Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, this is Tea Time with Aisha, and I am Aisha OLV. And in today's episode, I have someone very exciting here with me. I say this every episode, but it's just true. I just want to say thank you guys to everyone for loving and living and enjoying and tuning into the channel. You guys have really been showing love to Tea Time, and it means everything to me. So without further ado, we're gonna get into today's episode. I have someone who's really exciting. He's a guitarist. He's been doing band life. He's been about this music thing for a minute. I have no one other than Santa.
Hey everyone.
I'm trying to teach you. Why are you acting shy?
Because I'm shy, I told you.
Yeah, but I feel like it's fake.
No, it's not fake.
You're actually acting
I'm
so shy.
I'm shy.
Then tell everybody, introduce yourself.
Hey everyone. My name is originally Kunle Afolabi, but everybody
Oh my
calls me
god,
Santa.
get out. Your name is Kule.
Yeah, Olakule.
Oh, that's my brother's name.
Oh, word?
Wallah, yeah, that's his
Yeah,
name.
Olakule.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
everybody
cute.
calls me Santa.
Where did Santa come from?
Santa came from my friends.
Oh.
Santa came from Toby Drills.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Toby Drills. Shout out Toby Drills. He's an Afrobeat musician.
Yeah.
He's based in DMV, but he's Nigerian. You guys should check out Toby Drills. Santa came from my friends. Some of them actually used to call me Santana because of the actual Carlos Santana, and then Toby just call me Santa for short.
And you like that better?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Santa. Santa.
Okay, so we have a very exciting episode here for you guys. But before we get too deep into it, I want you guys to grab your tea, your snacks. You guys know I'm always promoting ginger tea and dates, so get your dates if you have ginger tea. And yeah, pour up.
So that's what this is?
Well, these aren't dates, but this is ginger tea.
Ginger tea, okay.
Yeah. So we're going to do a little cheers. Do you usually drink tea?
Yeah, I like tea actually.
What's your favorite kind?
Just black tea, Lipton.
Okay, Lipton.
I love.
You're so Nigerian
I love
for that.
Lipton. Yes,
Yeah.
that's my breakfast go to bread and tea.
You can put that right there.
It's a little bit
Yeah, you put it right there.
That's my go to bread and tea. Cheers.
Is it a little spicy?
Yeah, but I love it. I love ginger
Yeah,
actually.
ginger tea is so good.
It tastes good though.
If you guys have been watching Tea Time for 10 episodes straight and you haven't had ginger tea, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
But this really tastes good though.
Right?
Who made it?
I made it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It tastes good.
I'm glad you like it. Okay, so how are you today?
I'm good. I've just been, I'm back in school now, so a lot of school stress, but I'm good.
How is that balancing going back to school and then also your band stuff?
I don't lie, it's a lot, but you have to do what you have to do. I didn't start school to last year. What's last year? 2022?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't start school till 2022. I haven't been in school since I left UI 2016.
Wow.
I haven't been in school since 2016, but then I have always wanted to get my degree regardless of what I was doing in music. I love music, I don't do music full time, but at the same time I don't believe you should be boxed or if you don't do music, you just do music full time. But for me, I feel like I could do more.
Yeah.
And having a degree is just just a basic thing to just get. So why not?
Yeah.
So I'm just in school trying to get my.
So what was that push that sent you back into school?
To be honest, it's not I left school at some point. It's just I'd always wanted to go through school. I was in school, then before I moved to the States, then I couldn't go to school. I couldn't go to school because I couldn't go to school because the States. Then I had to sort out my documents and stuff, papers. But now I can actually go to school now.
And then you took the opportunity to do so. That's good. Okay, so let's take it all the way back. You moved to the States in 2017. 2017.
Yeah.
Okay, so before that, pre-Santa. Pre-Santa.
Yeah.
Right.
It was Eitayo pre-Santa.
You said what?
My stage name was Eitayo.
Eitayo pre-Santa.
Yeah, that's my other Yoruba name.
Eitayo. Aw. Your parents actually went off with your names.
Thank you.
Eitayo. Okay, so take it back, right? Where did the inspiration for even going into music, where did that come from?
A I say my family. My family's like musically inclined, even though it was nothing like crazy. It wasn't like it was just church.
Yeah.
My dad plays like percussion, like drums in church, and my mom sings in church. So I feel like that's where it all started from. Like just growing up, and my oldest brother Lalo, he I think he was the first person to like really get into music in the family. Like even like playing keys. He had a music teacher, so he started first playing keys. Then he learned how to play the saxophone, and he just kept going. Like the guy is a genius. He plays a lot of like instruments, and I feel like from there was how I like started saying like, oh, how to play like percussion too, because that's how I started with like drums in church. Like they put me on the chair just to play the drums. I
Did you used to do in assembly as well?
Yeah. In the back, like I just got my church, yeah.
I used to do that
Yeah,
too.
these memories, yeah.
Right.
So like all that stuff, I just wanted to be around like the music, school, like I said, school, church, like anywhere, like there was just music playing, like I just wanted there either dancing or just watching, trying to like get next to just do, even though I didn't know what to do. Like
Right.
I was just drawn to the music. I've always been drawn to it. So it was more like family for me, and that's how it all started.
And so, like, once you kind of grew into your own person, it was attached to your person.
Yeah, it was at that literally. So yes, growing up was literally music, but it was just church, right? Growing up back in like elementary school, that's what
Primary
we call
school.
it. Primary school, that's what we call it, primary school.
Yeah.
So I learned how to play like the recorder,
yeah.
and then from there I played like the little. I mean, some people call it mouth organ, some people call it harmonica. Then I learned how to play that, and it was just like a couple songs, like national anthem.
Yeah.
Mary had a little,
Little
lamb,
Lamb,
just
yeah,
songs
yeah,
that
same.
we always all learned when we
Yeah.
picked up. And then I wanted more. Like, I just felt like it wasn't enough. Like and then I had represented my school in this one competition one time. Like went to TV, and that's how I knew like this thing was really like
A big thing.
I mean, yeah, like it's just me and this other guy, Richard. Like we just went and represented the school at this music team on TV, and then I'm just thinking about it, and I'm like, wow, you really actually like been in even though I didn't know what I was doing then, like I had no idea, like oh, this is music or this is like we're just in elementary school, and then moving on, I wanted more. Then my brother brought this guitar home. I wanted to learn trumpet, but nobody was trying to get me a trumpet. So they said, come first in class. There's no way I was going
just
to
been making
come
noise in
first
the house,
in class. They said, okay, maybe if you came first in class, we could get you a trumpet. But I knew there was no way I was coming first in class.
So you just forgot that
there was
one.
no trumpet, so I just left it. Then one day my brother brought this broken acoustic guitar home, and then I saved up some money and I'll fix it. Fixed it.
How old were you then?
This time I was like, what, 12?
Okay.
Yeah, like 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I fixed the guitar, then I tried to like force myself to play the songs I already knew, like National Anthem, and that's how I all started, like just trying to get in. Like I'm getting it, it's like it's just interesting. Like you get one note, you get two, three notes, and like it just kept going, and every day I just find myself like just sleeping.
And with this, at this time, you didn't have YouTube teaching you how to do it on the guitar. You were just like using your ears.
Just using my ears. Like I said, my I don't know, the guy's just really talented, and like he just had a little like basic knowledge of guitar, so it helped me. And his ears were already like open musically, so he could hear way better than me. Then I'll ask him stuff like, how does this sound, and he'll like put me on. But then he traveled, so I didn't have like anybody to even like guide me after a while, so I had to like just do all of that myself. Then I started finding like books, and then there was no YouTube for real where you do it.
Exactly.
So you have to like,
especially which data are you using to watch the
thank
YouTube?
you. Like back growing up in Nigeria, we didn't have that access to internet like that. So what we used to do is you look for somebody that like probably somebody that plays guitar already.
Yeah.
And then they used to have we called it materials then. It's funny. Like literally just have like videos they probably downloaded from like wherever, like, then they have videos on their phone, then you use the Bluetooth transfer, turn on your Bluetooth, turn on my Bluetooth, then connect, then you send me videos, those videos will take forever to send.
But you're dedicated.
Yeah, you just collect, like, let me see, do you have guitar? Like, when you meet a guitarist, next thing is you're asking for their phone just to see what guitar videos they have, so you could, like, share.
Were there a lot of guitarists in your community?
Where I grew up, like, the city where I grew up, there wasn't a lot, but there were some top guys.
Yeah.
Like guys that like were like big. They play for like the top guys. So for me, after a while, I had this one person that like introduced me to like some, and then was so easy to look it get in. I used to go meet like them, practice with them and stuff. So some top guys playing for like in the car, then they were touring already, and they were like young guys, like guys that actually inspired me to want to keep playing. So we didn't have a lot of guitar players, but we had some like the few we had were doing like
You were
great,
doing
and I was like,
things.
oh,
Okay.
this is like.
And how did your parents take you, being so interested in the arts? I know you said that they sang in the church
Yeah,
and stuff.
I mean, yeah, they love music too, but like I said, it was just church stuff. They didn't, my parents feel like they had this opinion where like if you have a talent, it's God given, but yes, it's just God given, so you can use it to glorify God's
And
name.
that's
like,
it,
and
not to
that's
make
like,
money.
not to make money.
Yeah.
You don't think you could like have a career path and
Or you should have
or
a
you
career.
should have
Yeah.
one. So they just believe like just go straight to like just playing church, like, and that's it. But then I don't know. I just wanted more from like music. Like I just knew like I don't know. I enjoyed playing church. I still play church still today. But then like I just knew like it wasn't just.
It wasn't just gonna be that. Okay, fair. And then you got into when you started learning the guitar, right? Did you like try to learn to play songs that you created, or would it just be covers?
At first, it was just covers because I didn't know what I was doing. So I just tried to learn songs I liked, songs I liked, or like, not even only songs, probably like even like riffs, like I just heard and like, sounds good. I just tried to just replay whatever they sounded really good to me, and then just kept going like that. I'll just play songs, and after a while, like I'll try to use like the ideas I got from learning other people's songs to like create my own stuff.
Now that's dope. So then you moved to America.
Yeah, 2017.
How was that for you? Like culture shock wise, just the whole transition, everything.
I mean, the whole transition was I don't know how to explain it because you know how like we Nigerians, but like before we move here, like I don't know how to explain it. Like you understand that it's like it's lucky like we live here, but we have never been here. But like we live here, like I mean, over the years, like internet became a thing.
Yeah.
At the time I started, it wasn't related, but like 2015, 16, like it was getting more like more fun. BlackBerry.
Did you have BBM?
Yeah, definitely. What?
Wait, did you go to C school?
No.
Oh my God.
That's actually funny because my friend was just talking about C school like a couple days ago, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I heard about it then, but my school never like participated in like.
That's
C school.
Terrible.
Yeah, I know people used to go there and do rubbish. I heard it just. I used to.
It's not to go and do rubbish.
No, I used to hear everything. If you go to C school. All of you that went to C school, did you learn anything? Be honest with yourself.
I learned stuff that day. Even still in my yearbook self. That I would never disrespect the national anthem in my life.
Why? You got punished for it?
They told us because the first day everybody was still forming bad guy. They're still trying to do they're still trying to do bad guy for the other schools and stuff like that, right? So then it was like day one. Not all the schools in our watch had arrived. But at least we had one other one there. So I think like the leaders or whatever, they told us to recite the national anthem. Everybody was like shutting their mouth. They weren't being audible with things. They just, they were forming. Well, they punished us. Like, they told us to get on our knees and crawl around the whole field while reciting, singing loudly the national anthem.
And this was the first day of
This was day one.
And that was like your first experience of school, first day.
But me, I don't like to suffer. I told them I have asthma. Can I go to...
I'm dying. Yeah, that's
Can I go to the nurse's office? And I got to go to the nurse's office and not do the rest of the punishment. I said,
Nah, I never got the chance to go to C school.
That's crazy.
Well, it sounded fun though. Like
it was fun.
Talk about it. I guess other schools got the chance, but we never got the chance.
That sucks. Anyways, back to the conversation. You moved to the States. Internet was a thing, but what did that do for you?
I mean, I feel like the opportunities here is like unmatched. Definitely, you get to experience a lot more. The exposure to definitely. I was making music already in Nigeria, doing stuff here and there. But when I got here, it was when I really okay, you can do this in full time.
When you got here,
when I got here, I was doing it in Nigeria. There was when I knew okay, yes.
And what sparked that?
Saying I think for me it was seeing how much more of like what I could do in like the music industry as to like back home. I had like a smaller mindset of what
You
I
felt
could do as a
boxed in?
guitar. Yeah,
Yeah.
like what I could do as a guitar player. For me, in my head then was just more like just playing for bands, playing in church, playing for bands, playing in church. But like when I moved here, I was like, okay, I was doing a lot more like co-producing, like working on like people's songs with them, being part of like actual like music production.
That's
And
dope.
like, so yeah, my head like, this is something more you can do. And then the tours, I never got to go on tour till
Back home too.
yeah, till I moved here. So like doing tours with like big names.
Oh no, drop the names. People want to know. Who'd you go on tour with?
Okay, so before the tour, my first big show here was with Mr. Easy.
That's crazy. You know, I was actually about to bring Mr. Easy up
Were
because
you?
you came to America in 2017.
Yeah,
And
I would
Easy.
theater.
Yeah.
I would theater was my first.
That's crazy.
Big show out here, Mr. Easy, 2017, and after that was.
How did that connection happen?
Okay, so when I moved here, my brother already moved here like way before I moved here. So like he's been doing his music stuff. He produces. He's into mixing and mastering too later. So yeah, he already had like friends here that like made music and stuff too. So when I came, like my brother's here, he plays guitar and stuff. So like people used to reach out and like oh they need a guitar player. This that. So there's this friend of mine, Sean Lau. He's a drummer, very great guy. So we used to always like work together, like church stuff. But then he had put the band together. Before I came there, I played for Mr. Easy, but they didn't have a guitar player. So I was we already did a couple gigs together. So he knew like I could play. So the Mr. Easy gig came, then he reached out to me. That's how I got the gig.
Okay.
Show. Yeah.
Shout out to him. So how was that? How was that?
It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was definitely lovely. That's my first time at Awati at that time. That was like my first time playing. It was exciting.
And then from there, what was the next big like moment in your career? Like, okay, that's dope.
I would say the year after 2018, I got to tour with Davido.
That's mad.
Obio, baddest.
Mad.
I got to tour with Obio the next year, and this one was with Mr. Easy was me just playing guitar for Sharon's band, but with Davido was the band my brother and I like started. TMC, the music company.
You said TMC?
Yeah.
What does that stand for? Okay, the music company. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So it's a band my brother and I started with a couple of other friends. Like we used to just play in the area, like Zion Kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah, we used to play in Zion Kitchen, just host our own like shows, try to get people out to come like listen to like Afrobeats live and stuff. So we used to do that for a while, try to move it to like different places. They just bring people out to just, enjoy good music and stuff.
Yeah.
And from there, it became a band where like we try to like put content out and people like, TMC. And then the Davido gig came. That gig was so funny. He came with just one show first. Okay. Then after the show was like, we got like the tour.
That's
we didn't
crazy.
know we were going to do the tour, nothing. So one of our friends, Scarface lives in ATL. He's David's friend. He had reached out saying, "Oh, David needs a band. Can you guys like do it?"
Why would I say no?
So
okay,
okay, just want you guys to like do a recording and send. Like I already told him you guys are dope. This because his tour already started, but I think he had used some other band
and he didn't.
Yeah, so he was trying to like switch bands. So like but just wants to hear this you guys. So we had that night. I think the show was like a Friday, and this was like a Wednesday.
Crazy.
So that day, like we had gone to my uncle's place. Uncle Ajay, he has a studio in like Bowie. We had a studio too, but for some reason I don't know why we couldn't record at us. But then, so we had to go. So call everybody. Had to go to, and he lives in Upper Marlboro. Like this is not like Upper Marlboro, like the far Upper Marlboro, like there. So we went there, did the whole recording thing, ended at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Crazy.
But it was dope, sensitive.
The adrenaline was definitely rushing.
Yeah, everybody was like,
ginger.
But yeah, we recorded. The ended at like 2 a.m. Sent it to him. Okay, we did a video, but we couldn't even wait because there's no time. The show is on Friday, like so we couldn't even wait to like get somebody to sync the audio from,
to
like,
the video.
to the video. So like just send the audio first. That's the main thing they want to hear. So I know that it's live, right? So he sent the audio. Then news got back that like he really liked it and like he was literally just listening to it like the whole day, like that. Then we did the show. He came. We did the show. That was at the Fillmore. That's the first time I go to play at the Fillmore too.
Which one do you prefer?
Fillmore, our theater.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're both nice venues.
Are you trying to be like
no,
PC right now?
No. They're both nice venues. Like I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to see what I could possibly compare. Like nothing. They're just both great like venues.
Okay.
Then we did Fillmore. And during the sound check of the Fillmore show was when Asa, Davido's manager, came to the band and was like, "Yeah, you guys sound really great. Like David loves you guys stuff." And so that was a Friday. And like Saturday, we're going on the road like ATL.
Crazy.
Like he has a show in ATL, One Music Fest, big show. Like he had everybody come. And that's how like we got on the road and we did like 6 like cities back to back before he had to go back for his uncles and campaign then.
That's
that's how we got to tour with David, and that's how I started, and we played for him like since 2018 up to like this year.
That's crazy. No, like that's actually mad. It's like you came to America and it was just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I mean in Nigeria I already started like moving like credible because his manager had found me on Instagram because I used to do a lot of like covers back home in Nigeria. Then I used to be you know how like you graduate from high school your first year, but then you don't go to like university. So I was just playing a lot of guitar, recording like on,
making
like,
use of your time.
So I used to post a lot on like Instagram then doing covers. So like he had found me. I had gone over to their spot. I was surprised when I got to the car and I opened the car because I didn't know who I was going to meet.
Crazy.
I didn't even know who I was going to meet. He didn't reach out to me by himself. He had somebody else reach out because I mean to him said he didn't want me to know, so that he wanted to see if I was like really into the music. He didn't want like me to go for the fame.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
It was crazy. So I then put up to the car.
Not him trying to test you.
I'm like, bro, what's in this Nigeria as crazy as this country is? Like, Boy, it was just funny. Then I put up to the car, opened the car, just suck a little bit right there. Next thing, maybe in studio, and like I used to just be there every day. That's why like I really got into the industry to see like
what things
were like shows first. Then so
did you ever think about producing?
I mean at that time no. I don't know. Like I don't know how to put it. I mean, now I'm getting more into like the production side. Like before, I just wanted to play guitar. Like I really just
that was it.
Yeah.
You were young too.
Like I was young too, so I just wanted to actually just play guitar. Like that's all I cared about, just being on stage.
Yeah, but you see how shy.
I mean, yes, I'm shy though, but I don't know how to explain.
He's
like once I have that guitar, like it's a different me. Like I don't see anybody. Like I just zone out. Yeah.
What's your guitar's name?
I have like. They have different names.
Okay, how many guitars do you have?
There's Oreo, Lua, I have 4 mainly.
Oreo, Lua,
there's Oreo, Lua. Oreo, Lua is the new one I just got.
Okay.
Then before Oreo, Lua was Funto. Then I'm trying to remember the name of the first one. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I can't remember.
But you also remember Funto and Oreo, Lua.
Yeah, those
are your faves.
Last two I just bought.
Fair.
Last two I just bought.
So when it comes to like, I guess figuring out what the next step or the next phase or the next big thing for you, what does that look like?
For me, I don't know. I try like music is funny.
Yeah.
Like so I try not to think about what the next phase is for real. Like it's weird and it's crazy to say, but I've never really planned any of my big like
it just happens
in music. Like it's God. Like
me,
I'm just a musician. Like okay, where's the next thing? And God will just say this is the next thing. Like I mean, but now I feel like the next thing for me is trying to like put out my own like music, like original stuff. I plan on dropping an EP soon where I put like an instrumental together. Not fully an instrumental. Some songs will have like vocals on it, but not mine. I mean, who knows?
You might get a little excited in there.
Yeah, but yeah. Like I never really say, oh, this is what I'm trying to do next for you. Like I just stay in the music and just wait for God to say this is what we are doing next.
That's beautiful. So you're very much so just like in the moment, and you see where things go. That's cool. What are your pre-show rituals? Do you have any?
No, not really.
Really?
I just drink water. I drink water and I like to get to the show ahead of time. I don't like being rushed. I don't so I always make sure I get there, set up, just chill. I guess that's my pre-show ritual where I have enough time to just hang out, like just be there and like
just be there,
like
out the
just scope out the scene, just be backstage, chilling, be on my phone. I be on my phone a lot, a lot.
What's the craziest thing you've experienced on tour?
Craziest thing. Let me see. Why can't I remember any crazy thing?
It's a lie, you. He doesn't want to spill.
No, you know how like they ask you a question, but you know you've experienced some crazy things, but then it just disappears.
Okay, what's like a story that just sticks out to you? Like first off top of your head, yeah.
Oh yeah, this one time I almost missed my flight in Canada. Yeah, we had gone to Canada for a show with David, and before we left, right, like you said, Davido. But yeah, so when we had gone for that show, we're also they already booked flights for everybody, but then for some reason we just woke up to like our flights being cancelled.
Damn.
Like, everybody's flight was just cancelled. It was great. So it's like we have a show today. What's going on? Like so, like as the show flight cancelled out of nowhere. So everybody's panicking. Management's calling this, calling that. What's going on? Okay, like okay, non-essential. So David had a PJ. I was supposed to go to the show.
And then you went on that?
Like, yeah,
oh,
so
that's
like
crazy.
Non-essentials down, essentials, and then we got on the PJ. And that's how I actually got to be on the PJ. And I had jollof rice on the PJ. We're chilling on the PJ. It was vibes. It was too much.
I want to be on the PJ.
No, it was vibes though. That was definitely.
No, that's definitely like that's.
And I almost got like forgotten in Canada too, because we had gone out the night before. We had the night after the show. We went out. We had fun, and then the next day it was looking for me. I was just locked up in my room. I think they didn't remember what room I was in, and I was just there sleeping. And it was time to like go.
Dang.
But yeah.
You're just stranded in Canada.
Well, yeah, that was probably one of like the definitely like moments for Canada.
No, going on a private jet, like that's like pinnacle. Like,
oh yeah, but guess what? I've gone like twice.
Not the slight flag. Not once.
No,
but twice.
Was like twice. Yeah, the other one was this one time we were on tour with Kiss Daniel.
Okay.
Like, Kiss Daniel was even there, but I don't know what they be doing with the flights. They be having problems with the flight.
All
and
the time.
They on like PJ.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my edge. I don't know.
No, that's dope. Yeah. So, okay, that's kind of controversial. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. But like, who's your favorite artist that you've been on tour with, like, and why?
My favorite artist I've been on tour with, I don't lie, is Davido.
Okay.
Davido. It's
why?
Good vibes,
He's
man.
good vibes?
Davido is good vibes. Like, it's always like, it's great time. It's definitely always a good time, a better time.
The best time.
The best time, it's vibes. Definitely Davido.
Dang. No, that's dope. I can't even lie. Like, that's actually dope. That's actually dope.
Those camp is nice.
So when it comes to, like, I guess just figuring out, okay, like, your album that you're trying to produce and stuff like that, what are the biggest things or the most important things that you've learned along the way? Because obviously you've picked things up here and there. Like, what do you take into that process?
For me, I would say I try to, like, when like going into like a studio session, just keeping an open mind.
Yeah.
Just keep an open mind.
So you don't go in with like that sense of direction. You just go.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes you have that inspiration that comes already where you already know along what line you want to work towards or like what sound and stuff. But like regardless of like what idea I already had in mind, like I still try to keep that open mind where like, okay, I'm in the studio with somebody, I already had this in mind, and then we're working on it, and then somebody says, oh, why don't you try this? You should sound like this. Some people just like just shut it off and like I have some. I mean, there are times where it's like, yes, that's not what I'm trying to achieve, but then like more often than not, like I listen and like try to incorporate that because I feel like the world now has gone to like where like for it, there's no genres of music. It's just fusion. Everything's just fusion.
Everything is fusion.
Everything is just fusion. So to me, as long as it sounds good, that's what that's in. Like music is, I don't know how to explain it, but music is.
It's not one note.
It's not one note. It's just anything. Like the definition of music is literally pleasant sound. Wow. So as long as it sounds pleasant, that's what music is. Music is literally just pleasant sound. As long as it sounds pleasant to your ears, it's music. It doesn't matter what you're saying, what you're doing, as long as it sounds good to you.
Right. It's music. It's music.
Yeah, that's why people say if you do something for somebody or if you say something that I want to hear, I'll say what sounds like music to my ears.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay. All right. So now you're in the States, right? But like obviously Afrobeats is different from what it was in 2017. How do you feel, and do you like what part do you feel like you've played? Not you specifically, but just art. I mean, acoustics. Guitarists, drummers, all that bands have played in that progression. And do you feel like there's been like that change? Do you feel like it's positive? Where do you see Afrobeats going? All that. Like, just what's your take on where we are and where we're coming from?
I'm really happy for Afrobeats. I won't lie, because I'm big on Afrobeats. Like, that's my favorite genre of music. I am influenced.
I think that's why we get along.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we get along.
I'm influenced by a lot of genres of music. I love jazz. I'm a big jazz. Like, if you know me, I love jazz. I listen to a lot of jazz.
Do you go to any jazz clubs in DC?
In DC, yeah, I used to go to like this Brixton. There's there used to be one Bean, but Bean is closed down. Then there's one this man David Manley plays at. It's called Artemis. In DC to Northwest. Then my friend. I
thought I've been to that one before.
Then my friend, Artemis. Yeah, it's chill. My friends just started this like open mic jam session 1, 2 in Silver Spring. They do every other week. So yeah, I love jazz. I love R&B. Like I'm influenced by a lot of music, but Afrobeats is like my main. Like
it does it.
It does it for me. Like I could just be feeling away, and I just listen to one song. And it's like. And then people ask me like, who's your favorite Afrobeats artist? Like, I don't have one.
It's very hard.
I listen to everybody because like everybody does it for me, depending on how I'm feeling. Like, play everybody's song.
Okay, but you still have to answer like top 3.
Song. Top 3? No.
Top 3.
I just told you I don't have a favorite. No, but you still have to give
top 3. Like, if you had to choose, like, okay, you can only listen to these, 5 artists for the rest.
Like, based on what's going on right now, like, the songs that are out right now, or like the projects that are out right now. I'll say Ruga. Okay. Shout out Ruga. His album is dope. Techno has been my fave from like the jump. Okay. So Ruga, Techno, and let me see. Who else? Let me see. I don't know. Somebody I really like though. Three's tough though. Can I squeeze 2?
I said you can do 5.
Okay, I go do 5. Yeah. Okay. So Ruga. Okay. I said Ruga. Then I said Techno. Victoria. I like Victoria.
I like Victoria too.
I like Oxlade.
Okay.
My child. Rema.
We love Rema. Shout out to Rema and Survives. Their song "Calm Down" just reached 1 billion listens on. Yeah, that's crazy. Like first in Africa. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to them. Dang, like Afrobeats is just doing amazing right now, which is why I actually did want to talk to you about the comments Burner made.
Oh wow!
We're gonna have to talk about that a little bit. You know,
made comments.
Stop that. You know what comment made?
You made comments.
We talked about this. We talked about this.
Okay.
Not even we'll keep it PC. We'll keep it PC, but just like your opinions on just, people that think Afrobeats lacks substance. You know what I mean? I feel like we should just even separate that comment from him. More so just that idea. How do you feel about that?
I mean, for me, I feel like it's relative. Like when you say substance.
Right.
For me, like I said, till tomorrow, I tell everybody, like, I like techno. Yeah. Not because like he's somebody I listen to for deep lyrics, or I listen to, and then I'm like, yeah, what this guy is saying, he has bars.
Yeah.
He's
It
a
makes you feel
feel good
good.
guy, and I
Yeah.
feel like for me that's like the whole like Afro beats thing, you
Yeah,
know.
it's like feel
Apart
good
from even
music.
say like Fela's own, yes, Fela is a very what's the word I'm trying to look for? Like he used Afrobeats, like
Yeah.
Afrobeats his own genre to like
Yeah.
fight for the country,
Yeah.
tackle the politicians, but then he still had songs that were like feel
Feel
good
good.
songs that you
Yeah.
listen to and you know you're just vibing. So that's for me. That's why I feel like music is in general, regardless of like what you're trying to,
Yeah.
like it's an expression of a feeling,
Yeah.
whether like happy, sad, down, heartbroken. Like
Yeah.
it's just an
And you
expression
can experience like escapism through
through
music,
music.
right?
So
And I feel
like
like, yeah, just back to
as
that
long as
feel
it
good
does that
thing.
for you,
Yeah.
like you know, that's substance enough.
Yeah.
Not necessarily
Like
deep,
not every
deep
day.
words, deep
You know what I
meanings.
mean?
I
Like,
mean,
bro, just
there are people that do
vibe.
that.
So
You know,
go
the
to
people you
that.
could
You know
go
what
to
I
for
mean?
that. We all
Yeah.
can't do the same thing. You
Exactly.
know.
Like we have people like Asha. Like Asha
Thank
gives
you.
you like different
And
types of
same
music.
Asha still has a album she just dropped where like you know
Exactly. There's a
there's
mix.
a mix of like you know
Exactly.
more like
Yeah.
commercial.
Exactly. So it's like I feel like for that comment to just be thrown out so
Yeah, yes,
carelessly
I know.
is just it
Like
wasn't
I
a good
said,
move.
substance is relative. You know.
Yeah. And that wasn't even the question they asked you. Eh? Come on, comprehend. No, for real. When they ask you the question, go do comprehend, magboro. Don't just be using your mouth, just talk. I just feel like that was just so careless. And for me, it's like we're in this space, in this state where we should do everything in our power to uplift, you know,
Yeah,
the community.
true.
And it's like one of the faces,
Yeah,
you know, faces of
feel you.
Afrobeats to literally just slap us. It's just crazy.
I
It's
mean,
crazy.
I would like to actually sit down with him and like understand. But you know, sometimes I haven't seen the full interview. I only got to see
No, I watched the whole
the
thing
one
because
video. Oh,
do you know
I
where
didn't
I
get to
was?
see the
Let me
interview.
tell you how it happened. I'm a Burner fan. Anybody that don't speak, I know I'm a big,
Oh, word.
big Burner fan. Like I actually love him. I've been following him from 2013. Okay, so I can talk my shit. I was in the bathroom getting ready for work. It's like 5 a.m. I just finished praying. I'm like laying my edges or something, and I have like my phone propped up in front of the mirror as I'm getting ready because I'm anticipating his album drop. You know what I mean? Like I see it on my Apple. I know it's coming up, and so I'm listening. And you know, I'm hearing everything he's saying. The guy is dropping all the albums that they're like in a movie, music, a record store or something like that. Oh, and this and that, mentioning
Nice
stuff,
topic.
right? Get to Afrobeats. Like he's talking about, I don't even remember what the heck the question was. We asked him a question, and he didn't even answer the question. Like he actually didn't answer the question,
Oh,
and I
word.
just remember him
I need
saying
to
like,
watch it.
Afrobeats, you know, lack substance. Like I don't even know what they're singing. Like, what exactly are they singing about?
Yeah.
And I had to. I'm doing my edits. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm not even looking at the phone. But when I heard what he said, I just looked at my phone like, what? I literally like had to cock my neck and head back for like a cool second. Like, let me rewind and make sure I heard that properly. And I was just like, so then I played it. I kept playing to like listen more. Okay, maybe he's going to land on the points he's trying to make will land. He didn't land. We didn't get there. Baby, did I?
Like, oh, baby, baby.
I was confused. So kidding meaning. And then just to kind of like add to it, it's like then if you listen to his album, you know, he has a verse in one of his songs where he's like, "Is this the thanks I get?" And I'm just like, it's just jarring. Like we brought you here. Let's not forget that. And I think what people don't understand is that, like, when it comes not just to Afrobeats, everything, right? Nigerians, as we are, we're very proud.
Yeah.
Like we are proud people, and like we stand on our own. Like even if they are wrong, we still stand with that wrong. Do you get? Like we will call it bad, but you can't come and call it bad.
Yeah.
And like I won't
It's
come
for
and tell
us
you
to
it's
call
bad.
yeah.
Like if you're an outside, I won't now come and tell you it's bad.
Yeah.
Like that's like me saying, oh, like obviously inside the house I can tell you, okay, maybe Nigerian jollof is the best jollof, but it's good jollof, right? But I won't go outside and gonna say Nigerian jollof is not the best jollof. Like, are you crazy? No, it's the best jollof. Are you crazy? So like to have somebody who's the face of Afrobeats and of this movement just kind of shit on it is just it's really really crazy to me. And I don't know. I like to hear other artists and other people that are in the industry their thoughts on just that whole, not just statement, but just him himself saying it as well.
Nah. I mean, probably shouldn't have said that for
Definitely
real,
shouldn't have
but
said that.
I mean, I feel like Afrobeats has more than substance for me.
Yeah.
It has more than like substance because it's different artists making like. Plus now, even over the years, it has gotten. Maybe if you had said this like a couple years ago, I probably like, but not now. Like things have changed.
Things have
Like you have
changed.
guys that their pen game is so strong. See Fireboy, like he has love songs for days that you could actually listen to, and you're like, You know, Oxlade is a good writer too. Even Buju.
Yeah.
It's like guys, Ruga, like all these guys actually like it's no more like before where it's just like the beat is really heavy and everybody's riding on the beat just for the
like there's
now,
good
like,
music
there's a good
out
match
there.
of like
There's good music
like even
out
if you don't
there.
want the club bangers, there's actual like songs. So
there's music for everyone. There's a sound
so
for
I feel
everyone.
like that,
so it's like
that was it.
And even him himself, like I think he's such an amazing artist. He's extremely talented.
I like his last
but
project.
nah, it's not everything you sing. Is it substance? Can the substance come and best of me? What is it? Because it's not every song that you're singing. But like, what was that one song that even sang self that is since 19 something? Okay, that's one substance of show, no song. Like you go and shy.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. That's what I'm saying. But that's substance too to somebody because they can relate. That's like that's a heartbreak song.
It's a heartbreak song, right? But it's like that you should not other people.
I mean,
what's that?
It's
like the kind of like I don't know. I can't really vibe with that one, Sha.
Probably not needed.
Okay, let's.
I feel like he drops stuff like that when he wants to drop it.
He likes controversy, I think. Yeah.
I like him though. Very interesting.
I love him. No, but like I just feel like
guy.
you know that type of thing when like just love somebody so much and you just expect more from them. That's kind of how I feel like.
I mean, that's one that thing with celebrities. I feel like we, the fans, sometimes we get carried away.
Yeah, a bit too carried away.
They're human beings too. They're just like me, you. You wake up, you just air an opinion, and then somebody gives you like a different perspective of your opinion. Because when you think of things, you just think of it like most times just the way you think of it.
Yeah.
But then as soon as somebody else lets you see that, oh, you could view this thing this way, and then like, oops, I didn't think about it that way. But then you already tweeted what you want to
I feel like I'm very open. I'm very, like, I try to think objectively as well. I'm a very open person. Like, no, not many beliefs are, like, concrete, like, set, right? Like, everything can be like, oh, I can see how that happens. And I like to definitely test the borders a lot. That's why I'm, like, I have conversations like this. Or I just have conversations with people, like this interview, right? Like, I may think you should do things one way. But, like, if I'm inspired by another person and they're coming to drop some gems, I'm open. Like, okay, what do you have to say? However, I think that as celebrities, yeah, they're just human, but you do have a responsibility. You have a responsibility.
You have a following, and that's important.
Exactly. Like, be responsible and be careful with your words, especially when, like, at the end of the day, these people are still outside us. Like, they are. They are outside us. They are not Nigerian. They're not African. So, like, encourage and uplift your people. Don't try to bring them down. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. So all that, no. Brenna, maybe his mom need to take his phone or something. I don't know. Whoa. Take his phone. See his phone. Okay.
This phone is crazy.
That's enough on that. That's enough on that. Before
Wow.
He told me he not coming on my show because I'm blasted. I love you.
This upside is crazy.
Oh my god. Okay. So what was the last tour you were on?
The last song I was on that dropped is
last tour.
Last tour? Oh, Rema.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't know I had last song.
You were on tour with Rema where?
Yeah, this summer. We did North America.
Okay.
So like a couple states.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's why you didn't have our time before. We were trying to do this interview for a while. You kept telling me, oh, I'm busy. He's probably busy for me. Crazy.
Have you not been busy too?
Yeah, but like that's not the point.
Oh, that's not the point.
That's not the point.
Oh, two busy people supposed to work.
Like you're supposed to make your schedule just work for me. Like
I mean, but we're here now.
So forget you should be
to
do, okay?
Okay, but we're here now, no?
We thank God.
It feels good to be here. Thanks for
Of course, no. Shout out you for coming, and I'm really happy that we were even able to sit down with each other, because I feel like, okay, we're always talking to like the singers, like the artists, producers, and other people that are like on the forefront, but you are more so like on the background end of things. And I want to ask, are you content with that?
I mean, yeah, I I don't care.
You don't
Like
care.
I just love music, man.
I love that. You're just like such a like. You're just like, I'm just here to
love
vibe.
music. I just love music for
Okay.
real.
That's precious. Okay, so you had mentioned something about, going back to school, but also still pursuing music. And I actually used this term before. It's called hustlepreneurship, right? Which
Bad.
I feel like I coined the term.
Wait, once again, one more time, please.
Hustlepreneurship. We're totally going to have an episode on that season 2.
Wait.
Yeah.
This is for the hustlers.
Hustlepreneurship, right? So like me, let's take me for example. I have 9 to 5, but like everybody who knows me knows that that's my passion. That has nothing to do with what I want to do. But like it makes it easier for me to pursue my dreams. Like, right? Like I want to buy clothes, I must buy clothes. I want to buy nice hair, I must buy hair. I want to fund you. Like we want to do that. We have to do that. Right? So entrepreneurship. Working smarter, not harder. But
True.
so you felt it important to go get your degree. Does that have anything to do with just trying to pour more into your art? Or is it truly you just feel like you could do so much?
I just feel like I could do so much, and at the end of the day, like no knowledge is wasted.
Yeah,
so, like,
that's true.
If I ever need to if I have the time to work with that, why not make money? They make money in that field, though.
They make money in that field, though. they surely do.
They make money in that field.
He's doing like cybersecurity,
Yeah,
so like
okay, yeah. My major is cybersecurity, so but my end goal is to I'll probably transfer and do like information technology.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'll probably. So,
it's giving.
Yeah,
it's giving money.
Just work at some point, and sometimes just see me fully nerded up.
You know who inspires me in that respect?
What?
Easy.
Oh yeah, Mr. Easy, great
Love.
guy.
Chelsea's like, I mean,
he's stupid money. He's just over there chilling with one nice babe. When at the time we're just looking, Mr. Easy.
That's
giving. At the same time, he can come back, drop music anytime.
Exactly.
He's still Mr. Easy.
I'm anticipating his album.
You are now store. You still go and tell Mr.
Yeah.
Easy, and on the back end he's doing a lot of he's doing tech stuff. He's doing a lot of
But he started off as an entrepreneur. Like he was, if I'm not mistaken, I think he said something about being in engineering. Yeah, I guess we went to school for. Yeah,
because he was in school in Ghana. That's how stuff started.
Yeah, and for him to just mix things.
That's what I'm saying.
Together,
you can do a lot. You don't have to box yourself
into one.
I mean, it's fine if you feel like music is the only thing you know. I feel that way sometimes. Damn, music, but I don't have to dance it. But at the same time, it doesn't hold me back from doing anything else.
Yeah.
But
it's a form of expression as well. I feel like it feeds a part of you and your person. We use this word all the time. We're not one note, right? I'm human. I'm multifaceted. I could do so much.
Yeah.
Aisha likes this.
Aisha likes that.
Aisha exactly.
Not
you know
just
what
one
I mean?
thing.
Not just one thing. So it's you need to nurture all those sides of yourself
Facts.
And even when you're not good at something, I feel like you actually owe it to yourself to fine tune certain skills,
Facts.
right?
Yeah.
It's actually important so you can feel like you're competent in every aspect of your life.
At the end of the day, it's just you just wanting to better yourself as a person.
Exactly.
Just wanting more for yourself.
Exactly. Don't be comfortable. Never be comfortable. Never be comfortable. I feel like you should just always... Today, this is me being uncomfortable. I was not feeling well.
Look at you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm happy I'm doing this right now.
I forget that you're not feeling well.
You gotta do what you gotta do. This is what I love, right? I actually love this. It makes me so happy. And I'm so grateful to God that I'm able to do this. I'm you don't even understand. It makes me truly, truly happy. But it's I have skills that I could work on, right? And I'm I am gonna work on those skills. I have so many things that I like to do. So I'm gonna do it. We're young, and it's even when you're not young, you're old, you have your life, you owe it to yourself to live your life and do the things that you want to do. And honestly, guys, if there's any advice I want you guys to take away from this episode, it's truthfully, be true to yourself. Like, be so true to yourself. Like, be true to yourself, because at the end of the day, sometimes we live our lives for like our parents or for society, and we're trying to please everyone.
Especially African kids.
Especially African
African
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
I'm not saying other people don't go through it, but like if you're African, you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like, just be true to yourself. It's your life. No one's gonna live it for you. I feel like in Shion's episode we talked about this. Like, it's your life. Nobody's gonna live it for you. But truth, like, honestly, you're not going to be happy until you're doing exactly what you want to be doing, the way you want to be doing it. Like, don't see somebody else doing something and want to copy paste it to your. It doesn't apply to you. You have
be
to
unique.
Yeah, and that's what
out.
sells.
That's what sells for real.
That's how you become successful, by being
Stand
yourself,
out for
because
real.
no one can be you, right? So like, that's something I want you guys to take away from this episode. But we have to get his big three, right? So like, if you could go back in time and advise 2017 Santa, right? What would you say to him?
Yeah. If I could go back in time, I would say, I mean, you guys been doing well, but I would say, never relent. Don't be relentless. Like, just keep pushing. You know, keep pushing. Don't ever like hold back.
Yeah.
Keep pushing. I would say, be more. I mean, what's the word? Be more. Like, put yourself out there more. Don't be shy. Like I told you, you think I'm not shy. I'm shy. I've gotten better for real. But like, you know, I'll tell myself, don't be shy. Go after what you want. Ask questions. Talk to people. I used to get to say no, you know? So like, I'll tell myself that, like, you know, don't. Then let me see. What's the last thing I'll say to myself? Just stay happy and she did it.
Stay happy. I do like that one.
Stay happy and she did it.
What would you say the hardest thing you've experienced in your career, your music career, has been? Like a low moment for you.
Should be good, yeah.
That's good, you know.
Should be good, yeah. It's like, I would say a low moment for me was having to be part of a song one of my idols actually put out, but then not getting the like recognition and credits for like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and not even credit, not getting recognition, not getting credit, and like your idol doesn't even know that like it all comes from you, and then you try to like what's it called? Find like a solution to the problem, but then everything just gets out of hand, and then there's connection with like even your own friends.
That's crazy.
Yeah, music is crazy. There's like ups and downs, but regardless, we're still doing it. But yeah, that was definitely one.
Oh no, that really. That'll sting.
Yeah.
That'll sting.
Sucks.
No, actually, how did you overcome that, you feel?
I think for me, it was bad because should I say this? I just cut everybody I cut everybody off that had to do with it, and I just kept making my music.
Okay.
Like, you know, without you guys, I started making music even without knowing like that was going to happen. That wasn't like my drive to make music. Like, I won't let that hold me. Yes, it's sad, but like,
it is what it is. On to the next.
We move on to the next. And,
that's
don't
crazy.
Don't cut off people. It's not good. Sorry, I can't play. Cut off whoever
I cut people off. I'm sorry.
Like, if you feel like
anybody
you need
by blocking.
if you need it for your mental health, you need it to progress, do the needful.
Yeah. I'm sorry, nobody's above blocking.
Nobody's
above blocking.
But me, I don't like blocking though. I just leave you there to like just, you know.
But I don't mean blocking like actually like blocking. I mean just like cut
access
off,
access,
my life.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Keep it cordial. Bye. Like, text me, hello, how are you?
Don't text me. Text me.
Me, I don't want the bad blood. I don't like the bad blood. I just like, you know, we're cordial, we're cool. Like, I am bad, but like, that's it.
Why is that? Why are people like that? Like, why must you be cordial?
No, we don't have to be, but I don't just like the.
Because I feel like that's fake nice.
I mean, it's not fake
like, we don't like each other. We don't like each other.
I mean, not like
guys,
at the end of the day.
Please.
Like I'm saying, at the end of the day, like, I mean, not like I'm a perfect, I'm a great person all the way, but I don't think I'm a bad person either. So I don't think I'll do something where like
it's that deep.
Yeah, it's that deep. So if somebody does it to me, like even me, like I already understand how life works. Like, I was watching a video the other day. It's like you don't say you trust somebody with something. You you trust. How do I put it? You don't trust somebody with everything. You trust them with what you know them for.
Okay.
Like, so instead of saying, "Oh, Aisha, I trust you because I know you and I just trust that you can
do everything."
No,
yeah.
No. I should know you and know where your strength is, where your this and
Yeah.
that. Like, okay, for this particular thing, like if I call you and you don't pick up, like urgent situations, like one time, two times, three times, like
Okay,
I
that's
shouldn't
fair.
get mad at you that, oh,
You just know that
I
this
always
person
call you
doesn't pick my call. And that's
for
it.
urgent situations. Just don't call you for urgent situations.
Maybe I be telling people. So
Nah.
if this was my last call now, that's how you just would have not picked up my call.
I mean,
I used to say that to people because why did you not pick up
because
my
think
call?
about it, there's probably like 2-3 other people that if you
Yeah.
call like this, even before the phone rings, they picked up.
Yeah.
So why not just really
Call those people.
just focus your attention on those kind of people and then know that, okay, that other person is for, like, just live accordingly to people. Like I tell my friends, like, if you really understand how life works and you understand people, you rarely or hardly like have
upset.
problems with people. Yeah, because then it's like that's how that person is. So like I have friends that I will do certain stuff with and I have friends that I won't do certain stuff with. Like, we're all friends, we'll hang out and stuff, but then
you just know who's who.
Yeah, like just move and then you won't, you'll be fine.
And life is easy, yeah.
Yeah.
I always tell, like, this to my younger brother, like, don't take anything personal. Like, I think that's like number one advice actually to having a peaceful life. Don't take anything personal. Like, if somebody like offends you, or somebody's being nasty to you or having an attitude or whatever the case is, try not to take it personal, because realistically that person could actually just be having a bad day. That don't mean I'm not gonna go talk about it with my other friend or my mom or my sister, but like, don't be reactive. Just be like, okay, problem, it's okay. They'll still come back to you. I can't be like, oh yeah, sorry, like I was having a bad day or whatever the case was. But like, it has nothing to do with you. Just live life.
Yeah, sometimes that's the problem, man. We take things too serious and just think about ourselves most times. Somebody talk to you, next thing like your ego is bruised. Like,
I was just about to mention that.
Talking to you like that, chill. Like, it's not about is it you they're talking to like that. Like, you have to think about everything that's going on. Sometimes in the moment it's hard to like think about what, like, sometimes before you react, just pause and just think about it, and then you just like,
wise words
what's
from
my
Santa.
reaction.
Deep, like I got so deep. My God.
This baby's not serious.
No.
Why did you do that? Now I'm shy. Okay. I'm shy.
Stop. Oh, he's so precious, guys. No, this has been a really good interview. I feel like we talked about a lot. We got a little deep. We got deep here. Before we end, you guys know we have to do our fashion segment. Ooh. So we're gonna do our fashion segment and get into his little fit. And yeah, let's do that.
Just doing my quick OOTD. My shirt is from H&M, pants from Bullman, and yeah, some Nike Air Force Ones. Just keeping it simple.
Oh, your bag.
Oh yeah, my bag
and
is from Nike too. This stolen.
Thank you guys so much for staying tuned to the end of today's video. This is like a really good one, a fun one, and honestly, we might have to bring you back with your guitar so you can come and give us a show.
Sure.
I think that'd be so cool, actually.
That would be fun.
But yeah, you guys make sure you follow him and follow TMC.
Yeah, TMC
the band. You guys follow them. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Comment down below anything you enjoyed in this episode. Make sure you follow Tea Time's Instagram. Okay? Follow the Instagram. We're doing a giveaway once we get to 500. Okay? So follow follow Tea Time. Subscribe to the channel.
So even you like TMC, right?
You know what it is? The men's club. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually one of my favorite shows. That's one of my favorite shows.
I used to watch that, but...
No, Damian Lewis is such a good writer. Okay, she's an amazing writer.
And have always been good.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like, even though like we laugh at them, Nollywood.
But the stories have always been good.
Even when it's too lovey-dovey,
we like it. But that's who we are. We're like a flamboyant people. So like everything we do has to just be like super, just like extra. Like, even the way we're talking now, must I talk like that? But I just have to be extra.
Yeah, we're very expressive.
It's in me, so expressive. We're chatting. We're dragging. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you guys. Bye.